Hey, I'm Silas.
Nice to meet you.
So, how do you get into character playing somebody that lived 12,000 years in the past?
It really is something that you can't do too much background history on. There's not much we know about those days, so we really had to create, at least for me, I really had to create a character in my own head. But it was nice at the same time, you don't have to think about, oh, did people do that in those days? You kind of could create something on your own little fantasy world. So it was really more about simplifying everything for me, because I didn't want to be talking like a modern woman. I didn't want to walk like a modern woman would. You know, it was trying to simplify everything to make it more believable.
So, is that completely up to you? They said, this is what we want, but run with it?
We had about a month of prep time before we started shooting, and then on the cast, we really got together every day and talked about what are we doing, what are we supposed to do, how are we supposed to act, and we kind of all came. We really worked on the accent. That was the one thing unified all of us. That we all sounded the same. I think all of us really ended up acting the same, just a very, not an animalistic way, but really like if you want something, you go and get it. If you want to do something, you go and you do it. You don't fluff anything. It's really just the way it is.
What's next for you after this?
I finished filming last year in Hong Kong a film called Push, which I think will be coming out later this year.
And what about a dream role, if you could play anything?
It'd definitely be a historic piece like this, or a period piece, a European period piece, and a musical. I've always wanted to do a musical, so that's another.
Do you sing and dance?
I do, yeah. So that's another dream of mine. We'll see.
That's
Can we
fantastic.
have an American Idol audition, please?
Oh no, you wish. No, I wouldn't do that.
So, when you're doing a film like this, so much of it's CGI. How do you keep in mind what's happening all around you?
Luckily, we shot most of the film on location. I maybe did a week tops of green screen work, which was really wonderful because you didn't have to make up your surroundings. It was all there. You were in the middle of it. And with the costumes, the hair, and the makeup, it helps so much to get into that world, to get into that character. You put on dreads and fake tan, like getting dirty. You don't feel like a modern person, which really helped. So you really, and also shooting in sequence help matters as well, because everything was kind of developing in a really gradual and realistic way.
Well, thank you very much for talking with us.